cable. Striking the cable, sending it off into the past of the future. 88 miles per hour. Great Scott. I don't even know if it works anymore. Now my calculations are right. 88 miles per hour, 1.21 gigawatts running through this. I don't even know what it was. It's been sitting around for years. Collecting dust could have a bunch of broken nests in it for all I know. This is something that needs to be done. The entire fate of the world depends on it. Marty. I see you got my letter, Marty. Excellent. Oh, no. Clara and the boys are fine. Back in 1885. They're doing wonderful. Thank you for asking. I'll tell Clara that you said hello. Oh, right, Marty. The news. I have huge news, Marty. Huge news. Or as you would put it, what was it? Heavy. Everything's heavy. Although I'm not quite sure what's so heavy about information. Right. No, Marty, it's not about you. It's not about your parents. It's not about you and your wife. It's not even about your kids. It's not even about your kids' kids. This is bigger than that, Marty. Way bigger. I've been doing calculations, Marty. We need to go back and forward. Both. Back and forward. But I don't know if the DeLorean will make it. Well, I'll take it. It's kind of our fault, Marty. Alright, so do you remember when we went back to 1955? Yes. I'll tell you what, Marty. Let me show you on the chalkboard. Alright, Marty. That is the line of time. Alright, here we have the past. Here we have the future. Right here is 1985. Present. Now, when we went back, Marty, we landed around here. Right about that. This is where we landed. So Somewhere in between the past and the present. That's when we created 1985, an alternative to present day. That's not the only door we opened, Marty. No, I'm afraid not. We also created $1955A and $2025A, as well as an 1885A. We created all these alternatives. What does that mean, Marty? Is it an obvious, Marty? All these alternative universes could create a black hole. And if it creates a black hole, Marty, it's gonna suck everything in it, including us. Now, my calculations are right. If we go back to every time frame that we visited, changing everything that we did, stopping us from doing everything that we've done, Marty. That's the only way. That's the only way we could stop it, is to go back and stop us from doing what we've done. Now this is a dangerous job, Marty. This is more dangerous than anything we've ever done. This is more dangerous than creating this time machine. Speaking of which, Marty, we need to go over the time machine, the DeLorean. I don't exactly know what good a shape it is, but that is our only hope, Marty. Follow me over to my workstation and we'll go over the details. Alright, Marty. Now, if my calculations are correct, there's no way possible we can use the blueprints with a regular DeLorean. Not with everything that we have to do. No. I'm going to have to mix the blueprints for the future DeLorean and the blueprints for the railroad DeLorean. Mix them together. Take bits and bobs from each one, mixing them together, creating a new DeLorean. No, Marty, not the train. I don't get to see Clara and the boys if we use the train, Marty. No. If you see here, Marty, the regular DeLorean is just not built for all of this travel at one time. No. The future DeLorean is only built for the future. No, the future and the present. Doesn't do too well in the past, Marty, as you witnessed. And the train's off limits, so that leaves us with a new DeLorean. I have the models here, Marty. That way we don't have to go out in the barn. But here's a model of the future DeLorean. Alright, so the key aspects that we need is definitely the Mr. Fusion and the axle and wheel adjustments. Other than that, I think that's about it, Marty. That's all I really need is the Mr. Fusion and the axle and wheel adjustments. The Railroad DeLorean, I think, will be our base model. Then the only thing we have to do is replace the axle and wheels. It already has the Mr. Fusion, as well as the steam engine. It's perfect. Perfect, Marty. Yes, of course they light up, Marty. I'll get done playing, Marty. Let's get back to business. Alright, so... to the drawing boards, Marty. To the drawing boards. Take a look. Alright, Marty. No, I'm not losing my mind. This is just a refresher course, Marty. Just in case you forgot. So we start here on 2nd Street. 10:03 p.m. Making our way down 2nd Street at 88 miles per hour. Lightning will strike the clock tower at 10:04 p.m. The hook on the DeLorean will attach to the 1.5-inch cable, sending the DeLorean back or forward, depending on where we're going. Now, over here we have, now this is not to scale, Marty, but here I have a diagram. Here's 2nd Street, Marty. Here's the DeLorean. Here's your truck, which won't be there. Marty, did you put this here? That doesn't belong there, Marty. It's not going to be there when we're in the past. Now we're going to put it there, Marty. Are you happy? Yeah. So we take the DeLorean, like I said, over here, down 2nd Street at 88 miles per hour, 10:03 p.m. At 10:04 p.m., lightning will hit the clock tower, making its way down the cable. As the DeLorean passes the cable, singing, Do you have any questions, Marty? I didn't think so. Alright. And of course you know how the calculations work and the flux capacitor, you know how that works, right, Marty? Yes, okay. You enter the destination time, month, day, year, hour, minute, down to the exact minute, Marty. Present time, month, day, year, hour, minute. Just like old times, Marty. Just like old times. Alright, well, I have some things for you, Marty. Alright, Marty, there's going to be some things that you're going to need to take with you if you accept this mission, Marty. I knew I could count on you, Marty. I could always trust you and count on you. You're a good friend. Alright, so the first place we need to go, Marty, is the future. There's a few things we need to return as well as do. Some of the things that we need to return, Marty, looking at you, now, do I not remember telling you we can't bring souvenirs back? I think well, nah, yes, well, Marty, even though the hoverboard is really neat, yes, it is, I must agree. Alright, Marty, I tried it once. I had to, Marty. Look at it. It's a feat of silence. I had to try it out, Marty. I couldn't help myself. But unfortunately, I need to return it, Marty. Sorry. That's one thing I must go. Now the next thing, Marty, and I'm very disappointed. This book has caused us more trouble than anything, Marty, and it's your fault. You need to return it. Now, Marty, you're going to go in the store with the receipt. You hand them the receipt, hand them the book, tell them you'd like to return it. That's it. Problem solved. That might be the easiest way to solve it. It's such a huge problem that I've ever seen in my life, Marty. I guess sometimes life is like that. Yes, Marty, you must get rid of the bag as well. Speaking of which, I have a few more things, Marty, that you need to return. As well as things you can use, Marty. Not everything needs to be returned. Well, I guess you're right, Marty. I guess technically it all does need return, doesn't it? Good thinking. You've been hanging around me a lot, Marty. You gotta be a scientist yet. Alright, so the first thing I have is a couple of vital pieces of information. I found this in the DeLorean, Marty. Even a piece of paper like this will cause damage. This must be returned. No, I cannot just burn it, Marty. It's still here. The ashes would still be here. Look, Marty, this is not how... Christ, God. Just having this here right now is stamped in time. Alright, Marty? So therefore, Marty, if I burn it, or I shred it, or I send it to the moon, its existence now is still there, you see. Exactly, Marty. I need to understand. Now I have a map for you, Marty. Because as you remember, Hill Valley's not the same in the future, Marty. Definitely not the same. It almost makes you nauseous, Marty. Look at it. Oh, it doesn't make you sick, Marty. Here, take a closer look. feeling nauseous yet, Marty? There's a bucket over there, Marty. Alright, next. I guess we're both, guilty of this. I took a few souvenirs as well, Marty. I know. Practice what you preach. This needs returned. This is a coaster from Cafe 80's. Needs returned, Marty. I took a few souvenirs as well. I took this from Biff Tannen's Pleasure Paradise Museum, as well as the casino. I almost won big, Marty. Almost won big. As well as the Museum of Art. I took a button. It was free, Marty. Can't pass it up freebie, right? Alright, so there's your future packet. Alright, so you were taking all of that plus the hoverboard. Next, you'll be traveling back to 1955. But first, I have some present day items because you'll be revisiting present day to double check on everything. Yes. Exactly. Good to see you're on board, Marty. It's a lot to process. It really is. Alright. Well, let me put all this away and get your 1955 packet out. This is your 1955 packet, Marty. Not too much in there. Just some vital information. And we have a picture of your mother when she was younger, just in case you forgot what she looks like. Picture of your parents at the prom. If this disappears, then you know. Also, a little reminder, the Enchantment Under the Sea, November 12th, 1955, Hill Valley High School. A map of Hill Valley in 1955. Very important. As well as my address, Marty. Last time you had a hard time finding it. Now you'll be alright. Postcard. You need to return this, Marty. As well as the Lou Cafe's menu. I don't know why you took this, Marty. I really don't. Oh boy, I wish those prices weren't today. But that's your 1955 envelope, Marty. A lot of vital information. And let's take a look at your 1985 packet. This is probably the most important packet. This has things that, if they change, then that means your present has changed. We have your absentee slip, Marty. If this disappears, you never woke up that morning. I added a little letter in here, Marty. Do not open it until you go back to 1985. Your father's book. If this never gets published, He never becomes a writer. And I have a newspaper clipping. I have a picture of you and your brother and sister, Marty. And a few other things. Save the Clock Tower event. Your last packet, Marty. 1885. There's a few things in here that needs to be returned. I could return it myself, yes, Marty. I could. I really could. But that would be defeating the purpose. If I return it, it makes no difference. If you return it, it changes the world. You see, Marty? That's how it works. Included, I have my grave, Marty. A picture of my grave. Make this disappear. We also have a map of Hill Valley in 1885. I have a newspaper clipping that needs returned. We also have this reward poster that needs returned, Marty. You know the damages this can cause. I guess you do, Marty. I guess you do know the damages that this can cause. That's why we're going back and fixing it all right, Marty. Alright. And of course, you know my hiding spot, Marty. I have a map of it. As well as some other things you're going to need. But that's about it, Marty. With these packets of information, Marty, you can save the world. You will save the world. All right. I hope you're ready for this, Marty. This is a big job. It makes every other time that we went back look like a pleasure cruise. That's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. No, Marty, I won't be going with you. But I will be here at headquarters. I suppose I could go with... you may need the extra help, Marty. Let me grab a few things and then we'll head out tomorrow. I'll pack tonight, Marty. I was hoping to go back to Clara and the boys, but I guess if we're going back to 1885, we'll see them soon. As well as me. Alright. Well, here you go, Marty. Let's go. Can't forget this, Marty. I know you want me to forget it, but I'm not going to forget it, Marty. It has to go. You think you can go faster than me, Marty? I'm an expert at this. I've been practicing more than you know, Marty. I'm a regular pro. stopwatch. I got my stopwatch right here, Marty. You want to go first or should I go first, Marty? No, we're on the... Alright, I'll go first, Marty. Yeah. Let me just check over here, Marty. Make sure it's safe. Make sure nothing's falling apart. It's good, Marty. All right, Marty. Tell me when to go, Marty. I am a pro, Marty. I've been practicing. Not as much as I should have, I guess, Marty. Go. Here I go. All right, Marty, if you're so good at it, then you go. Let's see how you do. And go. He is good. Oh, he... I've been practicing and he gets on it right now and he's an expert. Hasn't even practiced. That's amazing. Right. All right, Marty. You win, hands down. You're very good, Marty. Very good. Oh yeah, skateboarding does help. I could never get a hand on skateboarding though. I always fall. Yes, that's why I fell on this. All right, Marty. Enough joking aside. Are you ready for this? Like I said, we wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't vitally important, Marty. Well, get some rest, get a good sleep. No jam sessions or anything like that, Marty. You're gonna need some sleep. We have a big day tomorrow. And Marty, before we go, this letter's for you, Marty. Do not open it until we get back to 1985. You know how sentimental I am, Marty. You're a good friend. You've always been a good friend. So I had to make sure that I wrote it down for you, Marty. Just to let you know. You've been like a son. All right, well. We both need to get some good sleep before we head out. For tomorrow, we save the world, Marty. You have a good night, too. I'll see you tomorrow in the morning. 7 a.m.